Sveiki, su jumis sveikinasi Žaismo DNR ir aš Aurelija. Šiuo metu esame GameOn parodoje ir netrukus pakalbinsime Joost van Dongen, kuris yra sukūręs netikėtomis mechanikomis pasižymintį žaidimą Cello Fortress. Can you explain how Cello Fortress works?
Yeah, I play cello. I'm on a stage, so it's a live performance. It's not a game you can play at home. And I control the game by playing cello. So if I play high and fast notes, guns start shooting. If I play low and slow notes, I start dropping mines, things like that. So I'm really improvising on my cello and controlling the world. And 4 people from the audience each have an Xbox controller, and they control a little tank. So 4 little tanks play against me, and I control the world and I try to kill them.
How did it came to your mind to create such an original idea?
Well, I've been playing cello for a long while, but I'm a game developer by trade. That's what I studied for, what I do for a living. And when playing cello, I tend to experiment a lot. I played in a rock band, which is not very common for a cello, and I connected my cello to guitar equipment to get all kind of weird effects out of it. And yeah, from there at some point it just clicked, like, oh wait, but if I'm connecting it to a computer anyway, maybe I could control a game with it. That's the start of it.
Cool. What do you want to show players with this game? What do you want to tell them?
I don't really have much of a message. I just want them to have a really special experience and something they can remember and think like, whoa, that was really crazy. So I don't really have a message in that sense.
Do you think that it could grow into something bigger?
Well, I think it could be the start of a genre where you control games using a musical instrument. It's not necessarily with a cello, because there's a lot of other ways you could use that. Like one thing I think would be pretty awesome is 2 musicians playing against each other, both making music and trying to sound good together, but also playing against each other. Or it could be a learning tool where it's a very different way of experiencing your instrument, and it could help kids practice. So there's lots of ways it could be extended to other concepts.
Do you know any similar games to Cello Fortress?
Not really. There's Rocksmith, where you control the game with a real guitar, but that's in many ways not really a game, because it just tells you, play this, and then you play it, and then it tells you whether you did well or not, but it's not really gameplay. You're not thinking about what do I want to do, how do I win this or something like that. You're just mimicking what it says. I don't really know any games that are more freeform. Well, there's actually one which is kind of hilarious. It's a 10-year-old indie project where you control a car with your voice, and the pitch of your voice determines the speed of the car. So if you want to drive faster, you go like, oh. But if you go too fast, then you miss the turns, and you fly off the track. So you need to change the pitch of your voice to have the right speed for the turns and things like that.
What can you wish for the youngest developers of video games?
Well, I hope young developers realize that there's more to gaming than just League of Legends and Call of Duty. There are a lot of really weird stuff. There's a lot of really weird stuff you can do, and a lot of really different stuff you can do. And yeah, I hope they realize that and they experiment with these things, and don't just automatically make what they played when they were 12.